Everyone, and welcome to today's video. This is lesson 6 of the WIDA ACCESS listening preparation, and today the topic is social studies. Again, you can pause the video here and read the introduction, some things to remember about the listening section of the WIDA ACCESS test, and then restart the video when you're ready to continue. Okay, the listening practice in this lesson focuses on social studies. The language of social studies includes vocabulary and phrases related to history, geography, government, and culture. And this might involve understanding key ideas like democracy, economy, and society, as well as concepts such as citizenship, rights, and responsibilities. It may also include language for describing historical events, understanding timelines, and analyzing causes and effects in society. Again, you can pause the video here and read these listening comprehension tips, and then restart the video when you're ready to continue.
The United States. A social studies class is learning about America. Listen to the presentation and answer questions about American symbols.
Right, and so before you listen, you might think about what are some American celebrations and what are some American symbols, using the pictures here to give you some ideas as well.
Take a moment now to read the answer choices. Now listen and answer the question.
The American flag is an important symbol of freedom. It has 13 red and white stripes and 50 white stars on a blue square. People wave the flag at parades, games, and national holidays. The flag stands for the United States and reminds people of freedom, unity, and pride. Many Americans feel proud when they see the flag.
How many red and white stripes does the American flag have?
So choose your answer and review any notes that you may have taken that would help you. And the correct answer, how many red and white stripes does the American flag have? The answer is B, 13. And we've got it highlighted here in the transcript of the audio.
The class continues. Listen and answer the questions.
And here, before you listen, you can use these questions and the pictures to kind of think about what the questions might be about. These American symbols, the Statue of Liberty and the bald eagle, and what do you know, if anything, about these two symbols?
Take a moment now to read the answer choices. Now listen and answer the question.
The Statue of Liberty and the bald eagle are important symbols of the United States. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France in 1886. People saw it when they first arrived in America, so it became a sign of welcome and freedom. The bald eagle was chosen as the national bird in 1782. It was picked because it stands for strength. Today, both the Statue of Liberty and the bald eagle represent important American ideas like freedom and strength.
What are two ideas the Statue of Liberty and the bald eagle stand for?
Okay, so take a moment and choose your answer. Review any notes that you took. And what are two ideas the Statue and Liberty and the bald eagle stand for? Well, the answer is A. They stand for freedom and strength.
The class continues. Listen and answer the questions.
And here are some questions to think about. What does the U.S. flag represent? And in what situations do people display the U.S. flag?
Take a moment now to read the answer choices. Now listen and answer the question.
The American flag has symbolized unity during both celebrations and times of crisis. For example, after the events of September 11, 2001, Americans displayed the flag as a symbol of resilience and solidarity. This was a moment when the flag represented hope and strength, especially as it waved over Ground Zero. However, the flag has also been used to inspire unity in times of celebration. During national holidays like Independence Day, the flag serves as a reminder of freedom and shared history, uniting people through pride in the country's accomplishments. These different moments show how the flag can represent unity, whether during hardship or celebration.
How does the American flag serve as a unifying symbol in different situations?
Right. You can check your notes, choose the answer. So how does the American flag serve as a unifying symbol in different situations? The correct answer is D, by showing resilience during hard times and pride during celebrations.
Cultures and climates. This social studies class is learning about different cultures and the climates they live in. You will listen to a presentation about the Yanomami and Almara peoples.
Okay, and then here are some questions along with the maps that you can use to kind of think about what the questions might be. What do you know about the people who live in these regions? And can you describe their climates?
Take a moment now to look at the answer choices. Now listen and answer the question.
The Yanomami people live in the Amazon rainforest in South America. The Almara tribe lives in the desert of the Arabian Peninsula. Both places are difficult to live in, but each group has changed how they get food to survive in these environments. In the rainforest, the Yanomami eat fruits, nuts, vegetables, and meat from hunting. They also grow crops like plantains. The wet weather makes it hard to keep food fresh. In the desert, the Almara need animals like camels and goats. They eat dairy products like milk and cheese, along with dates and bread. These foods give them energy to survive the harsh conditions.
Which picture shows the Almara people preparing food?
So the correct answer is B, because Almara need animals like camels, and here we see the picture includes the camel.
The class continues. Listen and answer the questions.
Right, here are some additional pictures that you can use to help you before you listen. Which which picture shows Yanomami people and which shows the Almara people, and how do you think each people grows food?
Take a moment now to read the answer choices. Now listen and answer the question.
The Yanomami's agricultural methods are adapted to their tropical environment. They clear small plots of forest to grow crops and then allow the land to recover, moving to new areas over time. This method helps maintain the health of the rainforest ecosystem. The Almara tribe has adapted to the lack of water by developing techniques to preserve food, like drying and fermenting. They often dry meat and store it for long periods, which is essential for survival when fresh food is not available. The ability to preserve food for long journeys across the desert is key to their survival.
Which statement about the Almara tribe's food practices is not true?
Okay, choose the answer that is not true. You can use your notes to help you. So the correct answer is A. They grow crops using traditional farming methods. And so the clues in the audio indicates that they adapted to the lack of water by developing other techniques. They don't use the traditional farming methods.
The class continues. Listen and answer the questions.
Okay, what are the challenges of gathering food in these climates and locations? So use the pictures to think about that before you listen.
Take a moment now to read the answer choices. Now listen and answer the question.
Both the Yanomami and the Almara have developed food practices adapted to their challenging environments. The Yanomami, who live in the rainforest, rely on a diverse range of plants and animals to maintain a nutrient-rich diet. Their method of shifting agriculture works with the ecosystem. In contrast, the Almara, living in the dry desert, depend on preserving food to survive. Their diet, while less varied, consists of nutrient-filled foods that provide energy during long journeys. Both cultures show a deep understanding of their ecosystems to make sure they have enough resources.
How do the food practices of the Yanomami and the Almara reflect their environments?
Okay, again, choose one of the answers. Use your notes to help you. And the correct answer is C. Both cultures have developed food practices that maximize survival in their specific environments. And now you can reflect on your experiences in this lesson. Which questions did you find easiest to answer and why? Which questions were difficult to answer and why? And what do you need to remember to do when you take the WIDA Access listening test? And that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.